Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and welcome to the 5th annual Very Bandit Christmas Special. I am your host, the one, the only, the second Irish Bandit. Now, you've known in the past when I do these Very Bandit Christmas Specials that normally in the past I go in blind, basically. I don't have anything prepared, I just do something on the fly. That'll change last year when I did the comparison of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation versus A Christmas Story, and I gave my opinion on that. Well, after last year's episode, I started thinking, maybe I should plan this out a little more every year. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to do this for this year's Very Bandit Christmas Special. Then I totally changed that to something different. I was going to talk about my favorite versions of A Christmas Carol. But then something a little more pressing came up, and it's the debate that goes on every single year that I have been an adult, and we're going to answer that question today. So this year on A Very Bandit Christmas, we're going to talk about it. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Now, up until this past year, I had never watched Die Hard, like the original Die Hard movie. I know, that's weird that someone has never watched Die Hard before. I've seen Die Hard with a Vengeance, and I think another one after that one, whichever one that had Kevin Smith in playing the hacker and Timothy Olyphant as the bad guy in it. Yeah, that one was kind of dreck. They've been going downhill, honestly. But I never watched Die Hard until this year. And, well, I'll give my opinion on that in a little bit. But I went to the internet and I asked you on Twitter, I asked you on Facebook what you thought. We're going to get into those results in a little bit. But before we talk about my thoughts, your thoughts, everybody's thoughts on Die Hard, let's get into a little history of the film itself. The movie Die Hard was released in 1988 and was based on the 1979 novel Nothing Lasts Forever by Roderick Thorpe. It stars Bruce Willis, the late Alan Rickman, Alexander Godunov, Bonnie Bedelia, and a lot of other faces that you recognize from the 80s, like William Atherton, who played Walter Peck in Ghostbusters, and Hart Bonchar, I think his name is. I know him best as having a voice role in Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. It was directed by John McTiernan and produced by Lawrence Gordon and Joel Silver, with a screenplay by Jeb Stewart and Stephen E. D'Souza. Music by the late, great Michael Kamen, wonderful composer. Film choreography by Jan de Bont, great cinematographer. Just excellent cinematographer. It had a budget of $28 million and pulled in at the box office $141.5 million, making it a bona fide success. And it was released on July 12th in Los Angeles and worldwide July 15th to 1988. One of those things where I think one thing in my mouth says something else, but I was able to catch that one at least. It was made for $28 million. Die Hard grossed over $100 million theatrically worldwide, turning Willis into an action star. The film became a something or other. I'm getting this off of Wikipedia. For an action film in which a lone hero fights overwhelming odds, the film's success created the Die Hard franchise, which includes 4 sequels, a number of video games, and a comic book. In 2017, it was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry. Die Hard has been named one of the best action and Christmas-themed movies ever made. The film also ranks number 20 on Empire's 2017 list of 100 greatest movies of all time. So there was some really big praise for this movie. One thing that not a lot of people know, Die Hard, the role of John McClane, was intended for Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, old Blue Eyes, chairman of the board himself. The film spawned four sequels: Die Hard 2 in 1990, Die Hard with a Vengeance in 1995, Live Free or Die Hard in 2007. I think that was the one I watched. And A Good Day to Die Hard in 2013. In July 2007, Bruce Willis donated the undershirt worn in the film to the National Museum of American History at the Smithsonian Institution. Die Hard established what would be a common formula for action films over the next decade, featuring a lone everyman against a colorful terrorist character in an isolated setting. So, like, you had John McClane and Hans Gruber in that one. Several of these films follow the formula were often referred to as Die Hard on a, such as Die Hard, Just as Under Siege, Die Hard on a Battleship, Passenger 57, Die Hard on a Plane, and Speed, Die Hard on a Bus. Speed, one of my favorite action movies of all time. Such a trend would continue until films like The Rock, also dubbed Die Hard on an Island, changed the tone and feel of how action movies going forward were made, and which further changed with the evolution of CGI effects exemplified in The Matrix. Die Hard in a computer, right? Sure, why not? Let's go with that. So, there's quite a legacy behind the movie itself. But that still begs the question, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Now, like I said, I watched the movie just recently myself for the very first time, and here are my thoughts. Now, they are going to be some very, very controversial thoughts to some people. Do I think it's a great, excellent, awesome movie? No, I think it's actually pretty standard action movie fare. Is it good? It's not bad. It's not the best action movie that I've seen. I'm sorry, but it really is not. It's kind of paint by numbers. I can appreciate it. It's not a terrible movie by any stretch of the imagination. I thought the characters were very well done. Like John McClane is that everyman who you think of. You had just wonderful acting by Alan Rickman, late Alan Rickman, chewing the scenery as Hans Gruber. He was just fantastic. Love the group of people he put together to take down Nakatomi Towers. And it was, it's a fun movie. It's a brainless popcorn movie, and I love brainless popcorn movies. So, did I enjoy this? Absolutely, I did. It's not one of my favorite movies of all time. It's not one that I could watch over and over again, like say any of the Rocky movies, aside from Rocky 4 or Rocky 5, I mean. But like Rocky, I could watch over and over again. Rocky 2, Rocky Balboa, I could watch over and over again. Like there are even some horror, and you know how much I love horror movies, that I can't watch over and over again. But there are a few that fall in that category, like the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, the first Saw movie I could watch over and over again. The rest of the series, maybe not, but as far as Die Hard goes, it's fine. It's okay. It's a fun movie to just lose yourself. Oh, Reginald Val Johnson also in that movie. Why was he always playing a cop? Alan Die Hard goes into witness relocation, becomes Carl. Family Matters. I'm putting it out there. So, but that doesn't answer the main question that is on everybody's mind. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? So do I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? I know this is going to upset many of you, but no, I don't classify Die Hard as a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas themed movie that has elements of Christmas in it, but it is not a Christmas movie. I'm sorry to say this. When I think of a Christmas movie, I think of something like A Christmas Story. I think of something like Muppets Christmas Carol. I don't classify Die Hard as a Christmas movie. It's a fun, brainless popcorn action movie that takes place during Christmas. But as for a Christmas movie, no, I don't. It doesn't give me that feeling of Christmas. Like I'll get to some comments that I received on it in a bit. So, there are some people who will say, "Oh, when this happens, that's when Christmas is for me." And if that's how you feel, that's fantastic. That's great. I'm not gonna say you're wrong for feeling that way. But for me personally, no, Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. But That's my personal feelings. I thought it was, like I said, it's a good movie, not one I'll watch over and over again. But and it made a star of Bruce Willis, so you can't fault it for that. But as far as being a Christmas movie goes, no, I don't. I don't see it. But I asked you this on Twitter, and this is one of the responses that I got from Rider Pride 639. Not only did I ask on Twitter, I also asked in Rider Pride's Discord channel, and this is the response I got from Marshmallow. I also posted a poll on Facebook asking your opinion, and the results were overwhelming. Here they are. And in response to the poll, I think Nick Fisher said it best. He basically conveyed my feelings about it as well. Well, there you have it. I personally don't think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but people have spoken, and in overwhelming majority, they have said that yes, it is in fact a Christmas movie. So there you have it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. In the comment section down below, do you agree that it is a Christmas movie, or do you agree with me that it is not? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. In the description, you're going to see a link to my Redbubble store where you can pick up all your Irish Bandit merchandise, be it t-shirts, stickers, coffee mugs, travel mugs, cases for iPhone, Samsung, iPad, whatever your heart's desire is there in the Irish Bandit shop. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, tap that bell and you'll be notified whenever I go live with a brand new video. So, some things to remember coming up on December 31st. I'm going to have the 2019 year in review. I never miss those. We're going to talk about all the biggest events that happened in the year 2019, going into 2020, and then going into 2020, January 8th, 2020. My brand new long form music series, In Defense Of, will start. We're going to be looking at Billy Ray Cyrus, his career, his life, and why I think everyone should give Billy Ray Cyrus a second look. And then I'll be announcing the second episode very, very soon. That was a little hint there. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it, guys. The second episode is going to be on S Club 7. I'm going to get into this in the episode, but I'm not a huge pop fan. I don't hate it like I did back in my 20s. I understand its relevance, and there are some pop bands that I do really enjoy, like the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears. I'll listen to them, but I absolutely love S Club 7. We're going to talk all about that in episode number 2 of In Defense Of. So get ready for that, and it's an episode that I'm so looking forward to doing. I have two, maybe 3 that I'm really looking for, maybe 4. I already have 8 episodes ready to go. I'm looking forward to the S Club 7 episode, and then there are like 3 more that I'm looking forward to after that. I'll get into that another time. I've already given away too much that I wanted to give away. But yeah, look forward to that coming next year. I cannot wait. I haven't felt this good about a show since Irish Bandit Revolution, which will be coming back in 2020. I'm going to be bringing Irish Bandit Revolution back in 2020, so get ready for that. I'm going to go through the list of episodes that I didn't do this year and make a season out of that, so get ready for that. All right, guys, have a great Christmas, have a happy holidays, and I will see you all again for the 2019 year in review. I'm the Bandit. Take care. Happy ho ho ho.